What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to Chaplin. Here's what the trick looks like. I could probably do this for about an hour. So yeah. So here's how we're gonna get started. There is no specific way to starting this trick or just getting to the position of this trick. So say you're doing just a combo and then you get to this position right here. So this is the position you want to be in. So you want the blade and the bite handle on one side and the safe handle on the other. You want to make sure you're doing this on the safe handle of the knife. In this instance, I have a trainer, which will not hurt me whatsoever. This is completely safe. So you're going to want to close the knife so it's like this. You want to have the bite handle and trainer blade on one side and the safe handle on one side. So here's how we're going to start this trick. A lot of people try to do really small, fast motions, which I can't even do, like that. And that's not how you do a Chaplin. So to start off with, you're going to want this position right here. Your pointer finger. Now this is where I'm facing. I'm facing this way. So you want your pointer finger to face away from you, or not like this, but to the left side if you're a lefty, to the right side. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to make wide circles like that. Just nice big wide circles. Now that might be a little too fast, so slow it down a little bit. Making nice big and wide circles. Now when doing this, you want to make sure that you are swinging the direction the way this handle is. With a Chaplin, you don't want to be swinging it this way because the trick just doesn't work like that. That's not how physics works. If it did, that'd be kind of a cool Chaplin, but very weird. So you want to face it, pull it towards you, like this. Boom, towards me, around. So now when you do this, you're going to start with very wide circles. Very, very wide circles like this. Now when doing this, you get the basic movement and rotation down when doing this trick. Now, a tip for this trick that I'm teaching you now, because this is a tip that I struggled with big time when doing this trick, is this trick is all in the arm. None of it's the wrist like this. None of it's the wrist or the pointer finger. All the rotation and movement is coming from the arm itself in this area. So you're not just spinning your pointer finger, because that just looks sloppy. You're not having a still arm spinning your wrist, because that's almost impossible to do. You want to move your entire lower arm in this area. You want to keep your elbow still and move your entire arm. I just whacked myself. You want to move your entire arm like that. Keeping your elbow. Actually, I'll put my elbow on my chair and do it. Boom. That's something that needs to be made very clear. When I learned this trick, it took me weeks and months to do, because I always thought you had to move your elbow and your pointer finger all over the place. That's not how this works. So when you start, keep your elbow stationary. Make wide circles like this. Wide circles to get the movement down. Once you get the movement down, slowly start speeding up and moving your circles smaller. Speeding up, moving your circles smaller until you get to this right here. There's a Chaplin. Now, when you're speeding up and moving in, when you move in like this, you need to be going pretty quick. Because the smaller circles you make, the faster you're going to have to go. See, big radius circles like this, you don't need to go very quick. I can just slowly inch around. But as you're getting closer, like I said, none of this trick is in the wrist like this. It's all in the upper arm. So, a couple more tips. If your finger is really dry and grippy, this trick will not be easy. You want to make sure you have a pretty slippery finger, and you want to make sure that um, the spine of the safe handle is, or the spine of the blade is crowned or rounded, it makes it easier. In this scenario, it is both chamfered, round, and crowned. So that's really all it is. This trick is pretty simple. I would probably say like a mid-beginner trick. So, quick overview. Large circles, moving your upper arm only, or lower arm only. Moving smaller. Boom. There's you a continuous Chaplin. Now there are multiple types of Chaplins, and I'll try to demonstrate all of them. There's thumb Chaplins. There's pointer finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. And let's see if I can get a pinky one going. I'll try to get a pinky one going for you guys. And a pinky Chaplin. Those are all the Chaplins. Those are all the standard Chaplins. Now there's reverse Chaplins. Instead of spinning them towards you, reverse, you're spinning them away. Like that. Now there are the reverse thumb Chaplin, pointer, middle, and pinky Chaplin, which are very hard. So yeah, I can't even get reverse pinky chaps because they're pretty hard. But yeah, that's basically how to Chaplin. It's pretty simple. It's not too hard. If you have any questions in the comments or tutorial ideas, make sure to drop them in the comments. And I will gladly respond. I try my best to respond to all of them as quick as possible. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a week. Been busy with school and family and stuff like that. So, my next video probably won't be for quite a while, and here's why. To my knowledge, I have 2 butterfly knives on my way. I have a Serpent Striker and a Squid Trainer V3.5. Now, my next video is not going to be for quite some time because my next video is going to be a collection video of all my knives and a short review on all of them and what I think about them. That video is going to be a little different. As you will notice when the video comes out, it will be pretty different. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you have any questions or anything like that, drop them in the comments below. And I'll gladly answer them, no problem. Any tutorials, video ideas, etc., drop them in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I am really close to hitting 1,000 followers on Instagram, so click the link in my banner, and please drop a follow. I'm like 90 away. That's probably not very close, but I want to try to hit 1,000 followers by the end of the year. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in quite some time, because like I said, my next video is going to be a 2020 collection, which will be a while, because I have a couple knives on the way, and once I get all my knives, I'll make that collection video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.